happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. So we got another huge update. You guys can probably already tell that it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely going to want to check this one out. So we got President Trump announcing massive federal convictions underway after Elon Musk and his meddling Department of Government efficiency just exposed the unthinkable. Guys, I'm excited to get to this one. So now I'm straight into it. All I ask that you guys please smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, let's hop straight into it, folks. Check this one out.
DOGE has found that immigration gave a work authorization document to illegals just 5 months after they filed for asylum. That document allowed them to work while they waited to hear whether their asylum request had been accepted or denied. So they could work as an illegal, knowing it would take years before their case was heard. The Immigration Department mailed them a social security number. No interview, no proof of identity. Just put it in the mail. Here's your number. In 2021, DOGE says 270,000 new aliens were issued social security numbers, 590,000 in 2022, 964,000 in 2023, and 2.1 million in 24, right before Biden left office.
This is treason. People should hang for this. But according to the White House, this is nothing compared to what DOGE has found next. This is really alarming when Donald Trump says something's going to horrify you, when Elon Musk says you're going to be shocked, and when Carolyn Levitt confirms all of it, you know it's about to hit the fan. So here's what happened today. Carolyn Levitt was asked about a DOGE finding that is a massive discovery and will be horrifying to the American people. Here's what she had to say.
Thursday told us that there was an incredible discovery that the DOGE team had made. He called it horrible and incredible. Can you reveal that yet? Give us details on what it was about?
There has been a discovery. I hate to leave you hanging on a cliff, but I don't want to get ahead of the president on that. But I can confirm there has been a discovery. It's just not quite yet ready for release.
This is a legal issue. This is something that they're negotiating behind the scenes because of its potential to destroy the system. And we think we know a little bit about what's going on here because we've asked our sources and we've come up with, as best as we possibly can, figured out that there are some currently elected leaders who have been dipping their hands into the cookie jars, so to speak, and they're all going to go down. And it's going to be pretty devastating. And this is why they're holding back on this and waiting for the exact right time. We heard Carolyn Levitt say that she's not going to get ahead of the president. Well, Donald Trump only makes these announcements when he absolutely has to and when there is a move to be made, a battlefield move for conquest. Here's President Trump saying, I'm very excited about this one.
I would say Elon will stay for a certain period of time and that he's going to want to get back to his businesses full time. But he's done a fantastic job. We found hundreds of, think of it, just hundreds of, we found millions of dollars of fraud and abuse and waste. And they're still going, I mean, they're going strong. They found something today that's horrible. It's horrible. So what they found, well, you'll find out very soon. What they found is incredible. And I give him a lot of credit. He's got some very smart people with him.
Do you think he can finish?
They're working very closely with our secretaries and the people that are the heads of the
Do you think you would appoint him to another position once his 130
Well, I would. I think Elon's great, but he also has a company to run or a number of companies to run. You know, that he can do this, that he can find the time. He loves the country. That's why he does it.
So President Trump saying that Elon Musk found something today that is horrifying. This was a video from Sunday heading back to Washington, D.C. What exactly is it? Well, if you go look through Elon's timeline, within 24 hours of Trump saying that there's something absolutely horrifying, disturbing, and then we're all going to find out about it very soon, you'll find this. At about the exact same time that Trump was saying that, here's what Elon posted on X. To Chuck Schumer. Let's start with Chuck Schumer. Okay. Trump's unleashed chaos on America. His tariffs hit families' largest tax hikes. DOGE is sabotaging Social Security And market is having its worst 3 days since COVID. Congressional Republicans only love billionaires.
He sounds guilty.
Elon Musk responding. Chuck Schumer. I'm starting to think you're getting a piece of the action with the government fraud. But no, that couldn't possibly be the reason, could it? Little on the nose there. Elon Musk is regularly using sarcasm in the way that he communicates. What we hear is that there are elected Democrat officials who are implicated in the fraud, and they have the receipts. Of course, all of these government payments go through payment systems, and that whether it's on a district level or on a federal level, that there's going to be a lot of hell to pay. This has caused some members of the DOGE subcommittee to out and out say that people are going to flee Washington, D.C. Tim Burchett predicted that DOGE discoveries will lead to resignations in D.C. Well, what does he know? Carolyn Levitt confirms DOGE discovery. What is that discovery exactly? Elon Musk on Fox News this weekend saying this.
I think they're getting desperate because, I mean, the reason we're seeing this extreme amount of hatred and violence is because we're actually succeeding in getting rid of corruption and waste. If we weren't succeeding in getting rid of corruption and waste, they wouldn't care. But we are succeeding. Without President Trump, this would be impossible. So I'd just like to say, you know, it's only possible with this president.
So Elon saying they're trying to murder me and come after my companies and burn all the Teslas because of what I'm finding, because I'm cutting off the money spigot. And you end the money and people start getting really desperate, right, when they run out of money. Carolyn Levitt announcing that DOGE has made a massive discovery and will be released shortly, that she can't get ahead of President Trump, who's also teasing this. So anyway, this is better. This is going to be something obviously very, very big. Now, we spoke to Tim Burchett about this post. As a congressman from Tennessee, one of our favorite guests to ever have on the show. And we said, what could this possibly be? I think this answer will explain a great deal. Here you go. You're on the DOGE subcommittee. You just said that there might be some corruption inside of the government rentals of empty buildings, members of Congress owning those buildings, outright corruption. The head of DOGE, Elon Musk, saying today to Chuck Schumer, I'm starting to think that you're getting a piece of the action with all the government fraud. That couldn't possibly be true, could it? Congressman, you must know something about this. Has Elon discovered something about Chuck Schumer, his family, or corruption?
I'd say he's probably discovered something about everybody. Elon's got that paper trail, and he told us in the meeting, in our little private meeting, there's a paper trail that's going back to Washington, D.C. And dadgummit, somebody better be let out of one of these buildings in handcuffs, because this is real. This is going on. We've seen it all over. We see it in California with some of the elected officials out there. It's been documented in the past, and nobody's willing to say anything about it or do anything about it. They get reelected and they get put right back in leadership. And that's why it's so important to have a Justice Department that's not weaponized against the people, but is weaponized against corruption. And we've currently got that. We've just got to hold on to it. And I don't know if we've got the guts or the willpower to do it, because Congress is gutless, Benny. Congress is gutless. We ought to, every day, we ought to be demanding that these bills move forward, and nobody's doing it. Nobody. I mean, a few of us are, but until these committee chairmen move forward with this stuff and we get out of being compromised, I would suggest to you that we will continue on this downhill slide.
We've got a lot of compromise. A lot of Chinese hooks into members of Congress.
I mean, they're in our military installations. They're like, oh, they're flying satellites over. They don't need to fly satellites over. They're running the commissaries. They have access to people's credit cards, social security numbers, all their information. You do not think that the Chinese are making files every day on this stuff. This is just, and what the hell? Why are we letting them in these places? Why are we letting them buy property? It's just, they're not going to take it from us, Benny. We're just giving it to them. And how we give it to them is greed. And that's why they're so angry about these tariffs, because Congress is so greedy We have been bought and sold by lobbyists and the national chambers of commerce. They're coming out now against the tariffs. Well, of course they are. They're in bed with the Chinese. They like slave labor overseas. They don't like the fact that 50%, I mean, they love the fact that 50% of America is living paycheck to paycheck, and the other half is doing fairly well. That's just wrong, Benny. And it's wrong because Congress sold them out.
Yo, there we have it, guys. That one coming from our friend Benny Johnson. I'll definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below for those who want to go over there, check that entire thing out. Also, you guys to go over there and show our friend Benny Johnson tons of love and support. He's a great guy. Oh my goodness, guys. Elon Musk and that meddling Department of Government Efficiency does it again. Says he has a discovery that will lead to mass resignations in Washington, D.C. I just hope, like Tim Burchett said, Mr. Tim Burchett said it the best. Hopefully these folks are walked out of those buildings in cuffs. Resignation is not enough because they're going to get another job, another leadership position, and guess what? They'll be right back doing it again. We have to set the precedent, set the tone, walk these folks out in cuffs, or else they'll be right back at it. And then almost couldn't keep it contained when Elon Musk straight up called Chuck Schumer out for his complaints against DOGE, the great work that they're doing, uncovering the fraudulent and wasteful spending within our federal government. Elon saying, hey, I'm starting to think that you're getting a piece of this fried pie from our government. That's not so, is it, Chuck? Oh my, that hint, that tipped us off that there's definitely some big figures, big fish are going to be caught in this trap, guys. I'm excited to see this. Guys, hop in the comment section. Comments are open. I'm excited to hear what you guys are thinking about this. Also, make sure you guys please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next week.